with her broom.
Woo!
No, sorry. Lifts off the floor with her broom. That's as much as you know. Alright. So yeah, you guys feel it as it shakes and you're lifted up into the air. Alright, what are you doing?
I'm gonna attack the leg.
You attack the leg. Alright. Roll initiative.
Initiative against the house with
Should I roll
legs.
it?
Should I roll initiative too?
13. Everybody joining initiative, roll initiative.
Plus
That's
three.
outside the house.
Okay.
17. Oh.
We're stuck
Or
in
the
the
hut
house.
or whatever.
12.
Hut thing.
Alright.
Hey, this can't.
Who
seem
got above
like
15?
even right.
Nobody. Who got above 10?
I did.
Okay, what'd you roll?
13.
What'd you roll?
12.
Alright, you and the house or hut are tied. You win. Player PCs win. So
I take the axe with both hands and I just swing for the
roll to hit.
9.
You swing and it hits the leg and bounces right off as the thick, almost like scales of the chicken leg seem to what's the word?
Deflect.
Deflect it seemingly easily. Alright, its turn. As it turns around and you see from seemingly nowhere 8 bolts of bright blue light shoot out of it and seem to dive directly for you.
Can I dodge this?
You cannot dodge magic missile.
What? Bro
Whoa.
is dead.
Okay, so let's see. That is 3,
Bro is cooked.
5, 6, 7, 8. That's 3. 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points of damage.
I'm alive.
Good gravy!
How?
He's a barbarian.
Oh.
As your axe flings off and your body goes up like this, 8 bolts hit you in the chest and send you flying back about 10 feet as you hit the floor and do a roll. This thing seems like it's pretty powerful.
Nah.
And it's a hut.
Oh wait, it's not my turn, is it?
Yes it is actually.
I'm going to aim my bow at the open wound that he hit at.
Roll to hit.
Are we actually aiming high this time?
Yes, higher is better.
Oh.
Okay, armor class.
11 plus what? Plus my missile bonus.
Yep.
And it says and dexterity bonus penalty is wait what?
You shouldn't have a penalty.
No. Okay, so plus 4.
Plus
Just-
4, so that's 15. Your arrow flies in, dead center, right where that wound is, and bounces right back out.
Oh,
Oh man.
All right. Yes.
Can I try carving the house open?
Yes, you can.
All right.
What are you using?
I am going to use my longsword.
Your longsword. You put it up against the wall. I'm not gonna have you roll to hit because you're inside the house. You put it on the wall, and it stops. Even though it looks like wood, it just stops right there. Like the tip doesn't go in at all. It's almost like hitting stone.
I'm gonna just lay down and make a snow angel.
Everybody who's seen, okay, so laid off Mimir, Gareth, yeah, you two since you're with Gareth.
Yeah.
Everybody make an intelligence check. Lower is better. I don't like this real much. After this, we're gonna go back to we're gonna go back to higher is better.
Is that what? 1?
You had a nat 1.
Not 1.
Not one. All right.
I rolled the
You
complete
know
opposite.
that some creatures can only be hit by magic items.
I don't have any.
I got the mace of healing.
What about
Yes, you do.
the
Wait,
axe?
my longbow
You
is
rolled a
a.
7.
Hang on.
I rolled 9.
9, whatever. Still below its armor class.
Dungeon Master.
Yes.
My longbow has an attack of +3. Does that technically count?
No, that's your dexterity mod.
No, like my actual longbow itself has a +3.
Yeah, I know. I put that down there that way you could just add it easily.
Oh, so that's no
That's,
magic.
no, it's not a magic item.
Great. So I have no magic, literally.
All right.
I have this left from our I have something left from our last adventure, like with the spider stuff.
Uh-huh.
I have 5 vials of the spider blood. Would that possibly be able to do anything?
You have 5 vials of the spider's blood. Make an intelligence check.
Damn it! Not.
No, remember I said after the next roll, we're going back to the high. You
Nice.
know,
Let's go.
after Mimir sunk his axe into the spider's head and got it covered in blood, it all of a sudden started doing ice damage. And was able to carve into the house.
Okay. What? I also have a ton of other stuff.
So
on here.
if you were to take that blood and cover some type of weapon, it would
Sword.
become a magic item.
His sword.
Let's take a vial of the blood and cover his sword in it.
Does the vial become magic? The glass vial.
Hold on.
The magic cork.
The magic.
If we add the blood to an already magic item, would it just enhance it?
That's a good question. You don't know much about magic smithing to...
Of course I don't.
Magic items are very rare, and the prospect that you have a way to just make magic items, it's very innovative. And lucrative.
How much of the blood would I need to turn his sword?
How many
magic?
vials do you
I have
have?
5 vials.
It takes 1 vial to completely coat a weapon in oil, so I'm going to say the same thing with blood.
We have to use those very sparingly. Pick your favorite.
It doesn't seem to have. It seems to be permanent, being that Mimir's axe still works after about a month.
Yeah, but just saying I only have 5, we have to pick it very sparingly as to what we put this on.
Right.
Well, then cover the walls.
Anyways,
Considering
the
you're trapped
house or the hut
inside.
attacks you, Mimir.
Why does it attack me?
Because you guys are still on initiative.
Because
Yeah.
it wants to.
Y'all are still fighting outside.
But wouldn't I go first?
You went first last time,
Okay.
but you guys tied initiative.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. It runs over towards you, jumps in the air, and you see these 2 large feet plunging towards you. The first one, what's your arm class?
15.
15. The first one misses, and the second one hits and deals 7 points of damage.
Is that to armor or health?
Health. What are you at?
I'm dead.
By how much?
By, you said 5 or 7?
7.
7. By -5.
Wow. Okay then.
You dealt
Okay.
18 points of damage, left me at 2.
Okay. All right. As the giant chicken foot comes over, smacks Mimir in the chest, pins him to the floor, and you can hear the cracking of the ribs as it starts pushing down on him. About 700 pounds of force. Any last words?
Is there any way I can make one final attack before dying?
Yeah. It's your turn also. You have shared initiative.
I've not got much to lose. I'll hit reckless attack on it with the axe.
All right. I believe that does double damage.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. You know what?
As you're dying.
I'm not even going to have you roll to hit, since it's got you pinned down. It's like right here. Roll damage. It's a D8 plus. Actually, yeah, roll to hit. Maybe you'll get another nat 20. Whoa!
No way.
No way!
Dang. That's
The
great.
adrenaline just hits.
Yeah.
Can we keep him
As
alive?
you crush down, you are able to miraculously take a deep breath in, lifting the leg up off your chest just from the force of your lungs. As you let out a scream and you fling your axe around. Now roll your damage. That's max damage, so that is, what's your strength mod? What's your attack and melee?
Attack and melee is 3. My strength is plus.
Okay, so D8 plus 3 plus 1, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12 points of damage plus
18.
no, 8 plus 6, 7, 8, 9. Not yet. 18 points of damage doubled.
Doubled.
No, that's
Oh.
what it is.
Okay.
Doubled. He screams as he flings his axe up, slams it into the leg, and it goes down about 6 inches deep before getting stuck there. And you see him keep screaming as he exhales. And his eyes roll back in his head, and you hear a crunch as his whole body flattens in underneath. The axe is still embedded in the ankle of this giant chicken leg as it jumps up in the air, flicking, kicking around, pushing off of him and splattering him into the floor.
Cool.
You definitely feel it. You were bumbling and jumping all around inside the hut. And you hear from behind you, hello.
Oh, hell no.
You turn around. Let's flip this map upside down. Take all your minis and dice off of it.
We gotta be careful of the camera.
Yep.
Hold up, I got it.
Going on a magic carpet ride, fellas. Alright, we can just erase all this junk. Could you erase that over there so I don't get in too deep?
Is that the upstairs?
Yeah, those are the stairs up there. You guys are right here. Put you and Garrett's minis there.
Lovely.
Yes. Lovely.
This should be fun.
I have to say, that's a good fun way to die.
Yeah, that was one way to go out.
The way you said hello, all I can think of is freaking Solo.
I was thinking of FNAF 3.
Yeah.
That's fair, but I'm currently obsessed with a musical right now, so that's all I can think of.
And behind you, you turn and look, and the voice really, really, really does not match the body. As what looks like an old, wrinkled woman with long, white hair
I just
stands.
realized I'm
behind
not
you.
alone with the house.
We're inside!
Outside. I'm outside. He's dead. I have no magic items.
Yeah, she's kind of bent over. You see her nails are each one about like 3 inches long. And she just seems very, very scary looking. In fact, both of you make a save versus spells.
Oh, of course.
Ladoff, it is your turn in initiative.
Ooh.
What
I
do you
don't
got?
have any magic spells. Can I grab his? Can I safely grab his magic axe that he has on his?
It's currently embedded in the ankle of the
Chicken
chicken
house.
leg.
Can I pull it? Was that? Can I still touch? Can I rush over there, grab it, and not get burned from it?
Probably not.
What type of armor are you wearing?
Leather.
What?
Leather.
Leather?
Yep.
I'm gonna say when you tried to pick it up last time, you weren't wearing your gloves because you were just kind of resting around the thing.
Yeah.
Leather does come with gloves. You think maybe that should be able to fix it?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to see if I can pull it out. I'm gonna try to pull it out.
All right. Make a dex check.
And we're back to normal. So
Yep,
that's
higher
good.
is better. Ooh. You start
I'm gonna
running
switch
towards
your
the
dice,
thing.
buddy.
Your plan is you're gonna run over, jump towards it, grab the axe, rip it out, and run away as fast as possible. What actually happened is you take about one step, you trip over your own feet, and you face plant into the floor.
But can I pretend I died to fool the house?
You take a step, and then you just like have a heart attack or something.
Pretend I have a heart attack. Yeah.
Sure, make a charisma check.
This bro got that Riz. No.
Nope.
Ooh,
Not one.
not one. You fall into the floor and you just start going, blood, 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 and death! Oh, as you just lie there writhing around. You forget to stop moving, so, I mean, you're still kind of like writhing and wriggling around, and one eye is kind of open looking at the thing.
They just kind of look at you there. Are you stupid?
This is the dumbest person I ever met.
Everybody left alive. Make an intelligence check.
Oh wait, do you
We
want our
already
spells
made it.
checks or whatever?
Make another one.
Oh.
Make a what check?
Intelligence.
Including me? I'll take that one.
Everybody alive, yes.
Dog, your dice just suck.
You're supposed to be right.
Mine have low key been peeking though.
Alright, what everybody roll?
17.
19.
7.
17,
19.
19, 7. You guys remember, actually, did your character, this is a different character. You remember, you have a certain oath that if you repeat it, a certain someone will come to your aid.
Yes, but I don't have the words for it. I didn't write down the words for it, which I probably should have. Unless you have the words.
It's in Discord.
It is? Okay, cool. Give me.
Hippity hoppity bippity boppity. Summon the rabbit.
You know what? You should have done that.
What?
It's a he shall clap somebody.
Here we go. I'm going to invoke this oath.
Very well.
Okay, let me see if this is the correct one. I swear upon the wind and the trees, the sky and the sun, that I will guard and protect rabbits from any threat that may come. Never again shall I harm the peaceful and kind, lest my head be detached and my corpse they find.
Alright, you say that. And what looks like a ripple, almost like a shockwave, kind of emanates from you slowly, though, as it goes out and goes directly through the walls of this thing and disappears. Alright. Anyway,
I really want this rabbit right now.
it is the. Unless, Gareth, you want to try and do something?
Didn't we want to dip the sword in the...
Yeah, let's do that real quick.
I'll
Alright.
throw you a vial of blood.
On my longsword.
Okay, you coat your longsword in this spider blood. Are you doing the same to what other weapon you have?
Halflings can use battle axes, yes. Just double checking because I'm...
Halfling can use what?
Battle axe, yes.
No, that's too large of a weapon.
Why do I have this? I picked it
It's
up
like saying,
from...
can a 4-year-old use a great
I
sword?
picked it up from one of our other teammates. That's why I have this. Okay, I'm gonna coat my dagger in it.
Your dagger? Alright, your dagger doesn't need the whole vial. You can just kind of like dip it in and then you're good. You use your vial, you still have, let's say, 3/4 of your vial left. Alright, you guys have blood-coated thing. As it covers the blade, it seems to freeze in place on it, leaving there a light blue tint to it. Alright, unless you guys are joining initiative, it is the hut's turn. Are you joining initiative?
Yes.
You are? Gareth?
I'll join initiative. Yeah.
Alright, both of you roll a d20. Add your dex modifier.
What's my dex?
Your
20?
dexterity.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking what it was. 20.
20 and 12. Gareth, you're up. What are you doing?
Gareth, I'm up. Hell
Gareth.
Gareth.
Oh.
You're not Gareth.
Is the old lady still there?
Yes, she
Yeah.
is. Oh, I forgot to roll. Nah, never mind.
I'm going to go and try and chop her head off.
Roll to hit. What'd you roll?
3.
A 3. You run over, and you're just terrified of this thing. You run, and then all of a sudden you feel sick to your stomach. That water is kicking in. Thankfully, you're already dead, so you don't have to worry about that. You, mark down that you have a disease. I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Oh,
Just
great.
start convulsively throwing up outside.
No, your stomach is cramping very hard as you just kind of stop mid-charge.
There's a ton of different diseases that you could have. Okay, cool. What should be C. diff?
All right,
Do you know what C. diff is?
don't want to. Your turn.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I think I'm gonna try to do the same, maybe. Actually, no, I'm not, because I see him cripple over in pain.
Mm-hmm. You don't know it's from the disease.
Huh?
You don't know it's from the disease.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably thinking it's from her.
Right, yeah.
So I'm not gonna try to attack her. I'm gonna ask her what she wants, kindly and calmly. Be nice.
She,
Pretend I don't know anything.
He looks at you and says, "Did you come here by your own free will? Or were you sent?"
No dip, Sherlock.
Were we sent? Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Were we sent? What is the correct choice for this?
It's up to you.
I was out exploring and found the hut by accident.
Is that what you said?
Yep.
All right. I'll get back to that in a second. It's the hut's turn. And her turn. You see her kind of raise her arms up as the hut leaps up into the air towards Ladoff.
Yeah, of course.
This thing comes falling down towards you. Make a dex check.
Jake, you know what? I'm just gonna.
Have at it. Bro rolled a 9.
A 9.
Plus three is 12.
All right, as the hut falls directly towards you, you just kind of close your eyes and grimace for a second as it comes towards, when all of a sudden you feel a smack in your side as you fling off to the side. When you open your eyes, you think you might have broken a rib, actually. Take 1 point of damage.
Okay, so 3.
You look around and there is Jeffrey standing near where you once stood.
Jeffrey, my Lord and Savior!
He is wielding a broken blade. It looks like the sword is kind of snapped off halfway up the hilt as he stands off to the side in an on-guard stance. And he leaps directly for the hut itself instead of the legs. He gets up there pretty easy, jumping about the 30 feet, and stabs the sword towards the door, critically hitting. And you see through the wall, like the broken end of a sword stick through and slowly start drawing downward on it. All right, Gareth, it's your turn. Give me a d6 roll, remember? Okay, Gareth, what are you doing?
Can I stand up?
Yeah, you can stand up. Now that you know it's there, you can kind of deal with it a bit. It's just it kind of hits you unawares all of a sudden. You have a -2 on all attack rolls. No?
Alright. I'm going to go try and chop her head off again.
Roll a hit.
20. That's like the
20.
fourth nat 20 I've rolled.
Good gravy. There's just so many nat 20s this session.
No, I've rolled at least 4 already. Like, my dice are peaking, bro. Half my rolls have been 20s.
2.
All right.
I've rolled 3.
It hits right on the side of her neck. So you're using a longsword?
Yep.
Roll a d8. What's your strength mod?
+1.
+1. So it does 9 points of damage plus whatever you roll here.
3.
3, 4. So that is 13 points of damage. You swing it and it hits her neck and goes in about a half a centimeter as it just kind of stops and you see black blood start oozing from her neck. It's your turn.
I'm not with these people. I don't know who these people are. I was wandering on my own. After I heard a scream, I came and tried to check it out. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to appease this woman.
Is that everything you said?
Yeah.
Alright, it is her turn. She grabs the blade itself and
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and hurt her.
she just pushes it off. As you see her reach her arm out towards you. What's your armor class?
16.
16. Good gravy.
You want to use his dice?
You are able to jump out of the way just in time, being able to rip the sword from her grasp. As you laid off, see from the outside, 8 more of these magic missiles shoot out and go straight towards Jeffrey, who's kind of like hanging on the edge of the thing.
Thank God.
He's like, yeah, Jeffrey can be sacrificed, but me.
I'm going to use electronic
Aren't
dice
you
for
also
this.
still under the oath?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you supposed to protect Jeffrey?
How is he supposed to protect him from magic missiles?
Yeah.
Exactly.
How am I supposed to protect him when I have no
don't
weapons
know.
for magic? Like,
Jeffrey's got plot armor. He's not gonna die.
remember the title of the series, Hare to the Throne. We need a reason to bring him in. What?
Blast you.
Oh, come on.
Okay, let's see. That's 8d4.
I'll gladly be the crazy guy who breaks the fourth wall.
All right. Let's see that. What's that? That's nice. All of these hit Jeffrey in the back as he kind of pushes up against the wall. You see the sword kind of come in a bit and then slowly start drawing out as Jeffrey's just kind of hanging on by the sword, barely able to hold on. He pushes himself against the thing and draws himself back up. Roll d6 again.
Why are you just...
2. All right.
What are you doing?
Laid off, you see rustling in the woods as what looks like a horse is riding out of the woods. Upon it is a person dressed very, very, very strangely. He's wearing armor. You've never seen this armor before. It's red. It kind of reminds you of scale mail, but the scales are wide and long and kind of shining red as he has this weird hood-like hat with like gold things coming out of it. You ride in. What are you doing?
Alright, let's see. I'll just kind of ride around and see what's going on.
All right, you see Jeffrey up on the hut, the one you made an oath to a long time ago. And he seems to be having trouble, especially after he'd just been hit by the magic missiles.
Alright. How far up is he from the ground?
About 30 feet.
Oh, wow. I'll try to... Is there anything that I could possibly attach a rope to?
Like what? Like, what's your idea?
Like, try to, like, climb up to the hole.
Do you have a grappling hook?
No, but I got some rope.
You can tie your sword to it.
I think I'll just keep Layla's back.
All right. He rides up next to you. He doesn't even really look at you. He just kind of stands next as he looks up at the thing.
Hi.
Jeffrey carves through, and you see him pushing through the flesh of this thing almost as he pushes himself inward. You see him all of a sudden appear inside. It's the end of his turn. Laid off, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I'm going to step back for a minute because I can't do I literally cannot do nothing right now.
You cannot do nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
Not with my weapons, not with nothing. I'm literally going to let the overpowered characters have fun.
All right.
Tell me I'm
I am
wrong.
overpowered.
No, you're not.
What?
So let's see. Now it is Gareth's turn. What are you doing? You see Jeffrey kind of bust in through the wall.
Oh, so he's inside the house.
Yes, he is inside the hut now. That's nice.
I'm going to go and attack the woman again. Except this time, okay. Can I use my mace of healing and my longsword?
Yes, you can. You're a ranger. You can dual wield.
All right. So I'm gonna whack her upside the head with the mace of healing. And while she's distracted with that, I'm just gonna try and stab my sword through her heart.
All right. Roll to hit for both attacks. You can only add your You can only add your modifier to the first attack. Though.
All right. 11 plus strength,
Good. Great.
Mm-hmm.
so that's 12,
12. All right.
and 17 for my longsword.
All right. Your long sword hits. Thankfully, it is coated in this stuff. Roll damage.
2 plus 1 is 3.
3 points of damage as you kind of slice across her front, and she just brings her arm up and stops it with her arm.
I'm glad I asked a question.
Again, a small little trickle of blood goes down from where you hit. Speaking of which, Tech, it's your turn.
Maybe attack and help.
Yeah, okay. She's currently occupied with you. I'm gonna see if I can try and sneak around the hut behind her and stab her with a dagger.
All right.
That is
First
also
make a
coded.
First make a dex check.
12.
12. All right. You think you're unnoticed.
Okay, cool.
All right. You are now behind her. Make a attack roll.
Does she get to roll advantage since she's flanked? Technically.
What?
Did she get to roll with advantage since she's technically flanked?
Yes, she is flanked, so yes, you do get to roll with advantage.
Roll a 19.
Thank you. 19?
Yes.
Alright, you hit. Roll damage. This is a backstab. You deal double damage.
D4. 2.
2. Okay.
And that's doubled.
Right, okay. And you stab it back, and again, it just kind of lightly pricks a small blood hole. What's your name? Takashi. Roll initiative as you join initiative.
I literally stabbed her in the back. Now I think I fucked up. Messed up.
What'd you roll?
I rolled 13, but I had dex, don't I?
Yeah,
So 15.
15. Alright, okay. Next round, put you in.
Because of the moment.
Jeffrey, as he runs up, he runs towards you guys, kicks Gareth off to the side, jumps over her, and kicks you down back onto your back. He turns towards the Baba Yaga. We might as well call her what she is, and says, "Ask me."
Okay.
The Baba Yaga asks him, "Did you come here on your own free will, or were you sent?" To which Jeffrey replies, "I am here 67% of my own will, 75% of compulsion."
Nice math.
Yeah, I know.
You
He's
know.
in a
As he
hurry,
said-
okay?
As he says this, did you just look behind the DM
I
screen?
was readjusting.
Hey yo!
I'll deal with you later. As he says this, the Baba Yaga kind of gives him a downward nod as he starts falling through the floor. You two also fall through the floor. 30 feet down.
Okay.
Jeffrey did start falling first, and as you fall through, you are able to see him already on the ground. Both of you make a dex check. don't forget you get a +2 to all dex rolls. 0.
Well, my dex is
18.
My rolls for dex is what it is because originally I have a -2, but the +2 cancels that out.
Alright, yeah.
So 10.
10, and what'd you roll?
18.
18. Right before you hit the floor, you take a duck and roll, and you only take half damage. You take 3 points of damage. You would have taken 6 points of damage if only, thankfully, you had the oath. Jeffrey jumps up in the air and kind of kicks your back as you're falling. He doesn't stop you, but he slows you down before you hit the floor. You also only take half damage. 3 points.
I am on 1 HP.
Hey!
I'm on 4. I would have been on 1.
I'm on 3. But I'm outside just watching the chaos. I'm just having
I
a...
always end up with the most health.
Everybody is currently on the floor. Well, except for you. Well, everybody's on the ground.
Yeah.
As the giant hut thing, you see it kind of start shrinking as all of a sudden just whoop, into a small white ball floating in the air, and then whoop, as it disperses into nothingness.
All I had to say is I was there by my own will.
He said, I am here 65% of my own free will, 75% by compulsion.
So what just happened?
As right where that ball of light was, falls what looks like a crossbow. Down 30 feet, hits the floor, bounces a bit, and then rests.
Ooh. Can Rangers use those?
Yeah, Rangers can use crossbows.
A Keo crossbow!
You are currently on the floor. Even though you were able to tuck and roll, you had the wind knocked out of you. You just fell 30
I
feet.
wasn't inside the house. Can I go over and take a look at the crossbow?
Yes, you can. You walk over. It looks like a very fine crossbow, maybe made out of oak wood with gold decorations
Can
around.
I expect to see if it has any magic properties or something?
You don't have any detect magic or identify spells, but if it was a magic item, it's a very pretty one.
Can I go check out, make sure they're good?
Yeah, you walk over and see Jeffrey and
Takashi.
And you see Jeffrey and those two just lying on the floor. Jeffrey kind of cracks his back a bit, stands up. Takashi, you arrived here just a bit too late.
My apologies, I was dealing with some other business.
Very
I'm gonna add crossbow to my inventory.
Your oath is upheld. As for you two idiots,
I'm sorry.
what on earth were you doing in the Baba Yaga's hut?
I didn't know it was the Baba Yaga's hut.
I come in. If I may, we thought we were trying to protect an innocent girl. We found out that she was an illusion, and before we figure out the truth, we were all tricked.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Where did you find her?
In a box was a bunch of Harpers taking her to
Wait.
You
stole. You liberated the Baba Yaga from the Harpers, who had her in a secure crate. It just keeps backing up. It just keeps backing up. What's funny is he's like only 3 feet tall, not including the ears, and he's just yelling at you, looking upward.
And I'll just lay here like, I didn't have
Over
anything to
and
do with
bring
this.
him back.
In our defense, we thought the Harper was sketchy. We thought we were.
You thought a Harper was sketchy.
I should have seen this coming. I just look very, very disappointed in myself and everyone else.
He was like, I think not even he knew that the girl was Baba Yaga though. Like we literally thought he was.
Who's he? Does anybody remember his name?
I don't even know what happened.
Oh,
I don't
you were
either.
there.
I wasn't existing.
Okay. You don't even remember the wagon leader. Were you paid to do this?
I wasn't existing.
When
I
we
wasn't
found,
listening.
Technically, you are under the other.
when we found, like I
I
said,
was there, however, I have not been informed of
when
anything
we
that
found,
happened.
when we found out, we really
You
did.
went along with everything.
When we found out, we really did thought that she was just an innocent girl.
Were you paid?
Yes.
Did you keep the money?
I did not keep the money. I left the money.
Actually, you did keep the money.
Everyone else.
Skull emoji.
Everyone else convinced me. Great.
Everyone kept the money.
I told them to keep the money, rid of the money, but did they listen? No. Go
You
ahead.
see him just kind of face palm his face and just starts breathing deeply.
Not my fault.
He starts speaking. He's kind of like censoring himself halfway through. Like, why are you?
Here's a
Get out of my face!
Here's a button sensor.
I'll walk over and be like, it's okay.
Here's a button sensor. You could cuss and we can bleep
I
it
just
out.
have
You
a
can bleep
single
it.
tear streaming down my face.
I'm just laying here in severe pain, like no.
And I'm just and I have this actual look of just guilty face on me, just
Actually,
trying to figure out what to do from here. It's just all of us are dumbfounded. It's also
You see him kind of walk off to the near the woods, and he just kind of starts talking to himself a bit, and
also we
eventually
lost a comrade.
Yeah, I noticed. He eventually walks back over and he says, "You are hereby revoked of your oath."
All right.
And with that, we will end it for today.